for some reason, it's still important, even though I'm lean, I'm super skinny, and I'm a runner, I'm a distance runner, it's still important for some reason for me to maintain some kind of masculine physique. And I don't know whether it's a lack of confidence, whether it's ego or whatever, but as a distance runner, as you get fitter, you become more lean. I'm super skinny, you can see my veins, and that kind of like is easy to put definition onto relatively small muscles and look in shape. And it's all, obviously, being in shape is all about proportion. And I don't know why, it probably is to do with lack of confidence or ego or wanting to be attractive to the opposite sex or whatever that may be. But it's really easy as a distance runner, whether you're male or female, it's really easy to do that. And the way that you do it is you get fit, and you get fit in terms of running. You're doing your kind of speed work, you're doing your interval sessions, you're doing your hill work, which is going to make big, strong glutes and hamstrings. So you're going to have that leg strength. And you see a lot of people going to the gym and they're focused on the muscles that they can see. They're focused on the biceps, the chest, and the shoulders, and sometimes the lats. And that will make a very good V shape, but not have they're not in shape because they've kind of got these smaller legs, and people neglect the legs because it's more difficult to see. Or, you know, if you're from Manchester or if you're from England and it's cold and you're wearing clothes all the time, it's more important for you to look big or look muscular in a t-shirt, as opposed to being in Spain. It's more important for you to be in proportion, in shape, to go to the beach and for somebody to see your entire physique, your entire body. So once you get fit and you kind of like you've implemented running into your schedule, or running's already into your daily habits and daily routine, you've got those 2 strength sessions which are crucial. And I'll always bang on about those. They're crucial for you to have powerful glutes, powerful push-off, powerful hamstrings, and then fast feet. And you're working on making the lower leg robust so you can have that big push-off, that long stride length, and fast feet that are not going to get injured. So you're getting injured less, your progress is going to be more steady, and you're going to be able to go further. So you're getting injured less, you're getting ill less, and you've got a stronger push off and therefore longer stride length, and therefore you're going to see results more because you're getting faster. But to add to that, a little bit of muscle, kind of a little bit of upper body muscle. You don't need to do much with the arms, because the arms are actually doing quite a lot there. The biceps are working all the time. When you see a cyclist, you'll see the difference in the upper arms, that they're kind of like stable all the time, almost all the time, unless they're climbing, they're always stable. And so you see these like really, really tiny arms. It's absolutely shocking to see a professional cyclist up close who especially climbers who, you know, already weigh between 47 and 55 kilograms. And then to see kind of arms that you can literally put your fingers around the top, it's shocking, but also very, very incredible very incredible if that's even a phrase, but very impressive that they can get into such fit for purpose shape. And that's what I always aim for in running. But to have that kind of a little bit of extra muscle, a little bit of chest, and work on your abs, you've got to, as a runner anyway, have super strong abs. It's really important to have a strong core so that you're not doing this, you've got your strong core, and that style stays, that efficient style of moving over the ground stays for the entire race. So whether you're training for a 5K, 10K, a marathon, ultra marathon, as you get to the final quarter or final third of that race, you're still efficient in your stride length, you're still efficient in your style, because your arms are not dropping like this when we get tired. And your core is able to keep everything straight. So it's able to keep your back straight, so you don't have lower back pains, which some people have from running long distances. You're able to keep a strong core, and that's really easy. And the only thing I can say to you, the quickest way to get that kind of definition on the abs is just hanging leg raises, hang on your skeletons, you're not building too much upper body strength, and then just lift your legs up. Stay totally straight and lift your legs up 3 times 10 every other day, and you are good to go on your abs. And then your obliques is just a side crossover cable, like push down like that, and that's popping out the obliques there. And when you've got your obliques and your abs, then it starts to look like some kind of a physique that you'll see in a magazine or whatever. And then to add the definition to the chest, is really, really simple as well. You're just literally kind of like either doing a cable crossover, or you'll have a machine in the gym like that. I don't want to be doing too much, because if I do bench press, then I've got my biceps working, I've got my shoulders working. So before, I only have to look at a weight and I'll put on muscle. But if I start to do that, my shoulders and my biceps just pop out, and I don't need that extra weight. I've seen it at the start of this year when I've kind of been injured and I've been getting through injury, how much weight I put on when I focused too much on weights and I started to focus a little bit on upper body. You don't need to do that. Just focus on your core and focus on a little bit of chest, and your arms will take care of themselves. And for the chest, it's just that. Twice a week, just it might be like that in the gym, so you can totally focus on it, but ideally have something, and that might be you lay on your back with 2 dumbbells. Don't go heavy. Remember that the muscles will go faster than the ligaments, so go at the pace of the ligaments, and then just bring it in and just squeeze your chest as you get in, so you get that definition really quickly. And if it starts to get up here, which will make a bigger chest look like you'll see a bodybuilder or a fitness model or whatever, then you're putting on too much weight for a runner. It's just as simple as that. Like you want everybody to look at it, and whatever this is, to feel more confident about yourself, to feel better about yourself in some way, shape or form, or to be more attractive to the opposite sex whilst trying to be the best possible runner you can be. It's usually, as a guy, it's usually the abdominals, the obliques coming in, which are going to come in anyway from a low body fat percentage, but you can just add that little bit more muscle so they pop out. And then for the chest, it's actually a really, really simple thing. And twice a week, just literally 3 times 10 or 3 times 8, really squeeze that chest, and then that shape will pop out. Great physique you can look at online. It connected to me on Instagram is Tommy Ribs. Tommy, everybody knows Tommy from iFit and from Craft. Tommy, for me, has got the perfect running physique. And he's just been through crazy couple of years with a cancer scare, with kind of getting through that and only having a certain amount percentage lung capacity left. He's still able, even in his reduced state from what he was like an Olympic trial marathon runner before, he's still able to maintain an amazing physique and look great and look healthy. That's the big thing. A lot of distance runners don't look healthy, and a lot of top sports people don't look healthy. Once you get to the limit, you don't look healthy. And there's lots of times in my life when I've not looked healthy, and literally my mum will see me, she'll hug me and she'll be like, oh my God, you're disappearing. And it's shocking for her to see, and I'm actually kind of reassuring her that I'm actually in the shape of my life. It's just that I want to be as light as possible and as powerful as possible to be as fast as possible over the ground, especially when you're competing against Africans. But Tommy, if you look at Tommy's physique online, Tommy Ribs, his physique for me is perfect as a runner. He's a little bit taller than me. He's got brilliant definition in his chest, great definition in the abs, and that's what he focuses on. Along with, as a runner, you're always going to have great legs. Work on the leg extensions if you want to build bigger quads, if you're not genetically gifted in the quads, but that's going to also come from running downhill. But if you put all that together, and it's just literally twice a week in the gym, and you're in the gym twice a week anyway because you're building bigger glutes, it's not that many more minutes. We're talking like 6-7 more minutes for you to work on the abs and the chest. Really, really simple, and you shouldn't be neglecting that, and it's easy to look good.